Penn State University gets lots of state tax dollars, but lawmakers complain they don't want to give enough information about how they operate, and the law doesn't really make them.
What concerns me is also the lack of transparency.
The T word, lawmakers been using it a lot when discussing Penn State's plan to close satellite campuses.
From our standpoint, it's a lack of transparency that we're concerned about.
Frustrated that PSU is not forthcoming with information, Senator Pat Stefano actually chose an S word.
Stonewall.
Penn State Fayette is closing. It's in Stefano's district. He says the school's been secretive about why and what's next.
And they're still behind the closed doors trying to develop that plan, and they don't have it.
There's work to be done at Penn State on the transparency front.
Melissa Maluski went to Penn State, is a lawyer for the Pennsylvania News Media Association, a freedom fighter of sorts for public information.
Pennsylvania government has always kind of been steeped in this culture of secrecy.
The right to know. There are a number of bills that have been introduced on this subject.
The 2008 Right to Know law was supposed to end that, but Penn State and other state-related institutions were mostly exempted, which is why when I asked for specific contractual information about buyouts for football coach James Franklin, his assistants, and who exactly authorized them, the university responded, "We respectfully decline to provide the materials and information that you have requested," and they don't have to.
And I think a lot of other public universities, or at least quasi-public universities, would both legally be required to answer it in other states, but feel that it's important to be transparent with the public they serve.
But Penn State has long been resistant to full disclosure.
This bill does far more than feed the prurient interests of newspaper editors who are looking for a headline about how much Coach Paterno makes.
Then President Graham Spanier argued in 2007 releasing salary or sensitive donor information would be harmful.
It is as if you are determined to put the state-related universities at a competitive disadvantage.
Lawmakers bought the argument then, exemptions were given, but now Penn State seems to have fewer friends and lots more scrutiny.
If you're going to take tax dollars to run your university, then you need to be able to answer to those tax dollars, and they are not. We are constantly pushing back, but we're getting to the point where we're going to have to take some legal action.
And Maluski says the right to know law is the floor, not the ceiling for institutions. So just because they don't have to comply on a specific request doesn't mean they shouldn't. The law doesn't prevent them from being more forthright.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27, and we're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.